Hello and welcome to Squabble, a noisy quarrel about something petty or trivial. I'm Carter.
And I am Jacob.
And today we have a very special episode for you. It's actually not that special.
I mean, that's pretty
average.
Just a normal one, yeah.
Yeah, it's an average.
I'd like to think all of our episodes are above average.
Okay, you're right. Every episode is special, and this one is
Just
extra
for you.
special because we said so.
Of course.
And I want to give our social medias a shout out at the beginning of this episode instead of the end.
Okay.
Just mix things up a bit.
Make sure people hear it.
Yeah, I want to make sure. Go follow us, okay? But yeah, really, you can follow us on the Facebook.
Yes.
And the Instagrams.
We post very dank memes.
Yeah, at Squabble Podcast. We got like polls up there. And
like Instagram polls, like
yeah, not just like
something.
metal polls or anything.
Yeah,
weird.
that's what we post pictures of.
We got memes and extra exclusive goodies.
Content.
Yeah, and we also have a Patreon.
Of course.
Yeah, and you can go support us over there if you want, or maybe just donate 1 penny.
If we get like 1,000 people to donate 1 penny, then that's something.
It is
That's
something.
$10.
Yeah, we got special stuff over there too. The more you donate, or if you donate anything, you get special stuff.
Yeah.
So we got like some. If you donate, you get exclusive
merch.
early access to stuff. Yeah, you get early access to thumbnails. And if you donate so much money, we got merch. You got like a coffee mug. It looks really cool. But that's about it. The more supporters we get, the more merch we'll have.
Exactly. So the more you want it, the more you'll get it. Pretty much is how that works.
Hey, do you think one episode is worth $1? Well,
hit us up.
There you go. Donate $1 an episode, or maybe if you have one episode that was just really exciting and you think that's worth $1, hit us up. We appreciate that. So let's get into this.
Okay.
This episode topic
is it's gonna sound kind of weird.
Well, we got 3 topics. Okay.
Yeah.
Under the hygiene umbrella, I would say. You think
personal
that's good?
upkeep.
Personal
I'd say
hygiene
that's good.
umbrella.
I like it.
We have number 1, toilet paper. Over or under?
I'll be taking under for that one.
Yeah, I will be the over toilet paper.
You just want to go ahead and say all 3 of our.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, yeah.
Are your hands clean after you wash the dishes?
I say no, they aren't.
They are. I think they are.
Okay,
That's a deep. That one's deep. I bet you'd never even thought of that one.
Yeah.
And then lastly, this one's very sought after. I think. Should you take showers in the morning or at night? Should you be a night or morning shower?
Yeah, I'll be taking morning showers. Which is this one is
this one is true to us.
Yeah, this one is especially true. All these other ones are kind of
because I take showers at night. I'm a night showerer.
Yeah, I take them in the mornings.
And he's
every
a morning showerer. So
I'm
that's
a creature of habit. So every morning.
I don't do it every night. I'm a dirty boy.
Oh?
I do it most nights, though.
Dirty boy.
So let's get into this, shall we?
Okay, dirty boy. You want to go first?
Toilet paper, over. It should be over.
Okay,
this conversation should be over as much as the toilet paper should be.
Okay, I'll leave. I won't leave. I couldn't make a joke about leaving because for everybody listening, so I just got to sat here.
If this was a video type thing, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
You just leave.
If you're watching on YouTube, I started to, but
you might be thinking right now, Carter, how in the world are you gonna stretch toilet paper being under or over? Can you get that much content out of that? Like, we got 40-minute podcasts and you're going to talk about toilet paper for 40 minutes.
I think all our fans have left after hearing what you think they sound like.
Carter. Well, you're wrong. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Look, I appreciate you, but sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're wrong too. Sometimes I'm
never wrong.
But I'm not wrong right now.
I've only been wrong one time in my entire life, and it was this one time when I thought I was wrong, but I was wrong.
You're referencing Vines now.
Yeah.
Did you know that toilet paper dates back to 589 AD?
Oh, wow.
It was first used in Korea by royalty only.
Royalty only?
Yeah,
they didn't
only
just,
the
so
royal.
all the peasants had to use their hands?
I don't know
you
what
use
they
the
used.
left hand to wipe, you use the right hand for business. Well, I mean, to do business. Like, no,
but
like
not
to
your,
make...
not your
yeah,
business.
not your business, for like business deals. Like, you shake your hand, touch other people with that. So remember, kids, if you go to a third world country, always never touch anyone's left hand.
Yep. Other people actually made toilet paper through the ages, but it wasn't but it wasn't technically toilet paper. It was just more like some special cloth that they deemed toilet cloth,
like a towel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, is this an argument, or are you just giving history facts now? Because
we'll just wait. This all kind of you kind of have to build to my argument, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to mix the pancake mix before you make the pancake. You know, team
or
pancake.
waffles.
Let's not get off topic here. So yeah, they had toilet paper, more like toilet cloths back then.
Toilet cloths.
Toilet paper wasn't sold until actually it was sold, I guess, kind of. It was just kind of made because they had to. I don't think they sold it really. I don't think it wasn't a market type thing. You didn't sell it. Everybody just kind of made it themselves because it was just like some cloth.
It's just a cloth
that you would
usually
wash. Actually, you'd wipe your butt with it and
who
wash
wants
it.
that job?
Yeah, but so the word toilet paper and the toilet paper concept was actually patented in 1891. Okay,
my favorite year.
Yeah, so this guy was known for inventing the toilet paper.
The Cowboys.
Seth Wheeler.
Was he a
That's
cowboy?
His name. He was a clean cowboy.
Well, his butt was clean at least.
Yeah, at least his butt was clean. He had a business called Albany Perforated Wrapping Paper Company.
No, I wish toilet paper companies had nice names like that nowadays.
Yeah, and he was the first official business to sell toilet paper on a roll. Other businesses, actually, that weren't patented, sold toilet paper, but it wasn't a roll. They sold like squares.
Just one square?
Yeah,
How
basically,
expensive were they?
it was basically tissue boxes, like Kleenex.
Oh,
that's
actually
pretty much how they sold toilet paper.
That's better. Yeah, that solves this problem too.
I guess, but that kind of does solve that. Is that toilet paper though? I mean, right now we consider it Kleenex.
But you wouldn't if you called it toilet
facial
paper.
tissues.
If a toilet paper company sold it.
I guess, but that's not what we're debating. The toilet paper on a roll, what everybody uses, right? That's the real debate.
Of course.
I mean, you can't just add a third debate in there. Well, I think it should be.
Well, maybe that should be the
boxed
solution at the end of this.
instead.
We'll decide.
Maybe. But here's a fun fact. This really doesn't have anything to do with my argument. I just thought this was really funny. 1935. In 1935, the first splinter-free toilet paper was made.
Yeah, you don't want a butt splinter. That seems
So
bad.
in 1891, when Seth Wheeler came out with toilet paper, it had splinters in it?
Yeah, that's like 20 years where people were using, more than 20, that's like 30 years where people were using
Splintered toilet paper. Can you imagine that?
I mean, we know people that we knew people that were born before them that had to use
splintered toilet paper.
Splintered toilet paper.
And
our great grandpa, he was using splintered toilet paper for the first 15 years of his life. That's sad.
I'm also getting a lot of my source. I got different sources here, but I wanted to bring up just one because it was really funny.
Okay,
www.toiletpaperhistory.net.
That's a real place?
That's a real
thing.
thing.
Can you click on it just so I can kind of see what it looks like?
Look at let me see here. Oh no, that's not. Yeah, look at that. Toiletpaperhistory.net. Who invented toilet paper? It's got all kinds of toilet paper facts.
Wow. It's nice too. Wow.
It is. It's a nice website.
Nicely designed.
Someone was sitting around and decided.
And there's no ads, so that means that no one's paying them.
Yeah.
They're doing this all for free.
No one's paying him. He just wanted. He was like, people need to be informed. They need to be informed.
Yeah.
And then,
I don't blame him.
He made this toilet paper.
Does he say what he thinks on which direction?
No, that's not what he doesn't say anything about that actually, which is what I was kind of looking for. Instead, I just got these fun facts about splinter-free toilet paper.
Splinter-free toilet paper.
So, I pretty much have this debate settled.
Oh.
So you've heard all those facts.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. I found it in my own research.
I found Seth Wheeler's patent for toilet paper and photographs.
Oh. Well, let's see.
Yeah, of the patent.
I have seen these actually when in my research, but I'll let him show me.
Yep.
I'll let him show me again.
So the first picture.
Yeah.
We'll post all these on our Instagrams.
Okay. Yeah. We can
we'll
post
this on our
You guys
Instagrams.
will see them. I guess the day we post this.
Yeah,
podcast.
We'll post these pictures on our Instagram and Facebook at Squabble Podcast. Go check them out. This is the pictures for Seth Wheeler's patent of toilet paper.
Yeah.
The first picture is of his idea. Mm-hmm. And there we go. We got figures 1 through 3. I think it actually says 4 through 6, but we don't have the first ones. So this is, and look at that. It's over.
Yeah, I see it.
You viewers can't see, but this
you'll see it when
Seth Wheeler's
when it comes out.
patent
Post it.
the toilet paper goes over. Seth Wheeler patented over.
Okay. Yeah, I see it.
He also wanted
accept
to.
it.
He also
okay.
had the lines slanted. You know, he got the dotted lines where you know where to rip.
The perforated little
yeah
points.
One of his figures was slanted version. I don't know. Picture
into
number
that.
2. He wanted to shape the toilet paper as an octagon. He wanted each piece of paper to be an octagon shape.
I like it. I'm down.
That's a stupid idea, Wheeler.
Oh,
He had
wow.
some dumb ideas. He
I'm
also had
into
a mechanical toilet paper dispenser that
that's
he
cool, too.
patented. Uh-huh.
Why don't we have these things?
I don't know. And also because before it was sold on a roll, it was just sold like I said in like boxes.
Yeah.
Well, he invented the mechanical part to hang the box toilet paper on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, this guy went deep.
Yeah. And then
no
the
pun
last
intended.
one, the last picture, it's actually not the last, it's the 6th picture, but the only picture where it shows the toilet paper going under.
Oh,
So he
look.
does have an illustration of the toilet paper going
Ooh,
under,
see.
but it's only on his 3 rolled rack option. Like he decided
Wow.
that someone needs 3
Yeah, that's
toilet
helpful.
paper rolls.
You run
so
out.
he
You got
invented
one right
a
there.
really long tube with 3 different rolls on
See,
there.
and under. They're under.
That's the
Therefore,
only
under
one,
is more
though.
efficient.
That's the only one.
Nope, that one's
well,
under.
there's another one, but I think that's the splintered one. Look at that.
I think
you get
that's a
splinters if you use
I
that.
think that's a decoration. I don't think that's
And
splinters.
that last one's not toilet paper. We don't want to look at that.
What was it?
So, the patent has the majority over. What do you say to
Okay.
that?
Well, first of all, it had 2 under. So let's do 2 pictures where the guy that made it intended it for it to be under.
Okay, so what we're seeing here actually is he patented both versions.
Okay, yeah. See, so toilet paper is meant to go both ways. Therefore, that argument is
So
canceled
it's
out.
diverse.
Let me give some of my arguments. Okay.
Okay.
So, even if let's say this was patented, sometimes just because something's meant to be some way, that doesn't mean it's the correct way or the best way. Okay. I'm saying there could be room for improvement.
Okay.
Let me say this. Okay. Let's see.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. Under the putting it under the toilet paper, it reduces messiness.
Huh?
Especially, yeah. Listen. Okay, so this goes for, let's say you have a small child, or maybe just a very stupid person living in your house. Maybe a pet, such as a dog or a cat.
A dog doesn't use toilet paper.
No, just hold on a second. This is the waffle mix getting made.
Sorry.
Or if you have, I'm still laughing because Carter's laughing. If you have toilet paper in an RV or something like that, a sports utility vehicle, I don't know what's like an RV,
Okay.
then it won't. If it starts spinning, it reduces the chances
Less
of it.
likely for it to
it stops just start
unravel.
unrolling and falling all over the floor. Your cat starts pawing at it. It's just gonna keep going around in circles.
Okay. I
So that's
definitely
one
see
thing.
that.
Number 2, it's got a better aesthetic.
It has a better aesthetic.
It looks better. Have you ever seen a toilet paper over?
Is
You
that
can
a pun,
see the little teared
by the
part.
way?
Aesthetic? Yeah, no, it is. It is now. No, but you can't really see how well. You can't see the tear as well. The tear from where you've torn it because it's behind the roll.
I guess. Okay.
Not to mention, it is easier to tear under. I stand by that. You hold it with one hand, use the other hand to rip. I believe it's easier.
That's not true.
Hey, look, there's another graph where it's under, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I was this. I'll actually
okay.
let me break in here. Do you have anything else? To say?
Let me look.
I was just gonna break in real quick because you said that.
Oh,
it
I
was
do have
easier.
another. Yeah, you can go. I do have another one.
Well, you can bring that up in 1 second because I have
okay,
this. What is it? It's a graph about.
Oh, yeah, I see.
The advantages to both over and under, and you're wrong when you say it's easier. Scientifically, it's easier for it to be over.
I don't believe that. I've tried it. I beat science.
Let me see here. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong. Oh no. Yeah. Because there's no force. I guess there's kinetic friction with the wall going
Not
one
necessarily.
way.
It depends how close your TP. It depends on how close your TP roll is to the wall.
I'm just saying that this graph here shows that there's more kinetic friction with the wall to toilet paper action if you're going over than you're going. I mean, if you're going under than over. So scientifically, less friction if you pull it.
Okay, well,
Over.
Well, let me hit you with some more science. Okay.
Let me hit you.
Did you
with
know
some
that
more
they?
science.
I can't remember who. I think it was a magazine. They did it for a magazine. They did a study where they pretty much got the personalities of underers, and overers, and it said, let me see here. It said that over people are overly assertive and are stubborn because they would even be known to, if they're using the throne at someone else's home, the throne in someone else's home, then they will take the toilet paper off the roll if it's facing under, flipping it around and putting it back on over. That's how stubborn they are.
Okay, that is pretentious. I have to admit.
Yeah, that's very pretentious. That's your people. Whilst under people, it said we're more laid back and we're not known to do that. So there you go.
I think what we're seeing is not
overers are stubborn and
I think what that shows
assertive,
is not
overly
that,
assertive.
Not that over people are necessarily assertive. I think it's just that they have an opinion, while under people don't have an opinion. So if they go to the bathroom and see it under or over, they don't care. And so by default, they're categorized in the under category, even though really there's only one opinion, and that's over.
Oh, yeah. I disagree. My opinion is under.
But you wouldn't switch it if you see
sometimes if the TP is too close to the throne and you have to like bend your, it's harder to get to it. I'm telling you, it's easier to tear under.
It's worse when it's too far away from the throne.
That's just bad design, home design. But I don't think has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, there's been some gas station issues I've had.
Okay, yeah, maybe at gas stations. Yeah, obviously at someone's home.
No, if the toilet paper is too far away from the throne at someone's home,
yeah, you've got a problem. You need to talk.
You got to do some redesign.
Yeah, you need to do some home renovations.
But let me go back to this graph real quick and give you some, some advantages and disadvantages to both.
Okay.
So some advantages.
Over advantages.
Easier to tear off desired number of tiles. That's what it says.
I don't believe that.
That's what it says.
I think that's both ways.
Number 2, less chance of scraping wall with knuckles / gathering germs. That's true. Sometimes at our house, when the toilet paper's under, I've like punched the wall before because I'm like going to grab that toilet paper and bam.
Well, first of all, that's user error. Second of all, when you have to admit this though, when you're trying to get the squares off on an over, sometimes you'll touch the other toilet paper squares you're not meaning to use, and then you're getting your gross fingers all over before your pre-washed hands all over other people's squares. I think so.
Okay, let me go to number 3 here. It's easier to locate and grab. Easier to locate.
At least mine has a better aesthetic.
Because sometimes you don't know if it's under, you got to like roll it a few times before you actually find it.
You just put your hand down there. I mean, it's hanging there.
No, because sometimes it's like way up or way
Well, that could be the same for the over.
No, it can't. It's always going to be hanging on the over.
No, not if you roll it up a little bit too much.
Because if it's under, it's also back, and you can't see where the end is.
But if you accidentally hit it once and it all comes out, don't tell me you've done. You know you've done it. You grab it and you pull it and you hit it and it starts unraveling everywhere. Then you've got like 18 squares, and you know you're not going to use them all.
Now that's user error.
Yeah, so is punching the wall.
Let me also say, if you want to be hip, if you want to be in with the times, 70% of people use over. Don't be a hipster, okay? Hipsters are not.
Well, lots of people supported Hitler.
Hitler's not a hipster. Oh, you're saying he's.
Hey, lots of people
hip.
support. I'm just saying lots of people supported him. Lots of people support this.
Fun fact.
Just because lots of people support it doesn't make it right.
Hey, fun fact. Jay Leno is a celebrity endorsement.
Wait, who's this? Is there a celebrity endorsement of this one?
Yeah, Ann Landers. Nobody knows her.
I don't know who that is.
Nobody knows.
No, who really knows who Jay Leno is?
We'll also post these 2 graphs on our Instagram
if you want to see this. They're pretty cool.
They're very interesting. There's by cnet.com. So you listed some personality traits that were bad for over people, and they're not all bad. Everyone's got good and bad.
I mean, I didn't write down the good ones that I read about over.
Here's the good ones that I got. Okay. I got them here. Over people, they like to take charge.
More like they like to take over.
That's good. We're overachievers.
Overachievers.
Yeah.
But
and we're overly organized.
Since when is being an overachiever a good thing?
How is that not a good thing?
It means you're a show off.
It means you get things done. What's the opposite of overachiever?
Underachiever.
You.
No, hey, that's not what's we're laid back and flexible.
Anyway, and we like to stay organized.
Are you talking on behalf of all overs?
70%.
Let me tell you, you're not that organized. I mean,
I'm pretty organized.
yeah, I suppose.
Let me see yours.
Okay.
You can read yours off because I'm not with you.
Personality traits. These aren't the exact same ones that I saw, but laid back. I said that one. I did get that one. We are dependable, and we are artistic because we have better aesthetics in our toilet paper.
But then again, only 30% of people are over people.
Hey,
Overers.
well, let me tell you. Sometimes the minority is the correct. The correct. That's it.
Is the correctness?
Is the correct.
Okay. So I don't know, dude. You know, it's
Oh yeah, this one's tough.
this is a real tough one.
I mean, I still think that we can compromise and just use box toilet paper. That sounds great for everyone.
Seth Wheeler had a good idea.
Yeah,
That's
Seth.
true.
Let's go back to Seth.
Good job, Sethy.
Yeah. Okay. So does that wrap up this first argument?
I guess so.
I guess you want to move on to these other
toilet
ones?
paper over or under boxed.
Boxed. Why not? Right?
It really why not? That's
Yeah,
so
that
much more
is-
efficient because you can get one sheet or two
Yeah.
sheets.
I feel like that reduces because that definitely makes it harder for people to overestimate how
if
much
you
they're
drop
going to
the
use.
box, it won't roll and just keep
Oh, true.
rolling.
Oh, that's the worst.
That is the worst. I've dropped it.
Or when you
Man,
get too
that's
much and then
terrible.
you try to roll it back up and it's so untidy.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, box. Why don't we use that?
Really? Why don't
I'm just
we
gonna
use-
start using Kleenex.
Well, it's more expensive.
Maybe, but it wastes less paper because it's harder. Like it's harder to overestimate. You're like, oh, I'm gonna need this many squares, and you're like, oh,
That's
I don't
true.
need this
You can
many.
get like one square at a time perfectly.
You can make sure
never
you-
rip
yeah,
too
yeah.
much.
Oh, or when you accidentally rip like halfway through a piece of square.
Oh, I hate when you rip halfway.
that's the
You don't
worst.
rip on the line. That's the
Yeah,
worst.
it just kind of breaks.
That's called cheap toilet paper.
Yeah, that's your one ply.
We have learned though, don't use toilet paper with splinters.
Always get splinter-free toilet paper. I think most is probably right now.
So you want to move on to the number two?
Oh yeah, sure.
Number
Number two. Are your hands clean after you wash the dishes?
Now, this wasn't like when I first saw this, I was fathomed. I'd
'Cause you
never
never
thought
thought
about
of
this
it?
before.
Well,
But then
yeah.
I was like, yeah, they are.
Well, also, well, let me say, most people probably use a dishwasher. Let me say, obviously,
true.
you
A
rinse
lot of
off your
people
dishes
do.
first, and then you put it in the dishwasher. Our dishwasher is broken, so we have to do literally
We
all of our
always
dishes
hand
by
wash our
hand,
dishes.
just all of it. And so we are extra experienced in this. But I mean, even
Extra
people that have
experienced.
dishwashers, you typically rinse the dishes,
Right.
and then you
And
stick
I mean,
them in the dishwasher.
even if you own a dishwasher, you've washed
Oh,
some
you've
dishes
washed the
before.
dishes. Exactly, yeah, for
come on.
sure. But anyways, yeah, they're not clean.
They are clean.
Let me tell you, I'm
okay.
sure you've heard this statistic.
Sure.
The sponge, the dish sponge, which we don't necessarily use a sponge, or the thing that you use to clean your dishes, is like the dirtiest thing in your house. It's like the most germiest thing in your house. So,
Okay,
and you're
a
getting your hands
sponge?
all on that. Yeah, a sponge or like a, what is that? A steel wool type of stuff.
Steel wool.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That's what
Like
they
those
call me.
spongy things that you use to clean your dishes. They're like they're like the most dirtiest things in your house.
Your house.
Your house. They're the most dirtiest things in the house.
Okay, but could you not have? But that's not a.
And you're touching it. You're getting
You
your
don't
hands all
always
in
have
it.
to use
The
a
phalanges.
sponge, though. I mean, right? I don't always use a sponge. Sometimes you use a washcloth, which you then clean afterwards.
Okay,
you
yes.
Throw in the, you throw
but
in
you're
the
also
washing
you're
machine.
getting all your gross uneaten food all over the washcloth, all over your hands.
But the water is so hot. It's always
Did
rinsing
you know?
off.
Did you know
the
that actually
germs.
the Well, yeah, I suppose I kind of
And
forgot what fact I was
if
going
you
to say.
use soap, that kills 90. The soap is not only in the dishes, but on your hands as well.
But you're also getting it up in your fingernails. When you wash your hands, you're specifically trying to get germs off. When you're just letting like the runoff of the little bit of soap that gets on your fingers and the water that just kind of, it just kind of grazes your fingers and whatnot, you're not getting under your nails. But that food you're scratching off.
Like that
definitely
SpongeBob
is.
episode where the guy says, "You don't forget to get under your nails,"
And then he like washes his
and he
fingers
washes
off.
it so hard he's got no fingers.
Yeah, that's like what you do when you wash your hands. But now when you clean the dishes, you're not thinking about that.
Okay, well, I have a point to bring up.
Hmm.
Mythbusters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
seen it. I'm familiar.
They had it. It's dead now. Mythbusters.
too
actually,
soon.
actually, they're coming out with a new.
Yeah, it's just Adam Savage though.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah.
That's sad. Well,
Yeah.
but it's called Mythbusters Juniors. Is that it? Mythbuster Junior. And they
I haven't read too much about it. I just saw it.
and
They're
he's
bringing-
gonna be on, I think, still Discovery Channel. Is that what he was on before?
I'm sure, yeah.
And he's going to take kids to be guests on
That's
the show.
cool, like super smart
And-
kid geniuses and stuff.
Yeah, I think so, and show them how to do it.
That's cool. It's like the cooking shows with the little kids.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll be on it. I
I'm
don't
sad that
know what the age
Mythbusters
limit
went
is.
off to begin. Well, actually, it is on, isn't it? But it's completely new
Oh
people.
yeah, they did a new one, but there's different people.
So
it's like
stupid.
It's like 3 people too.
If we're gonna boycott anything, that's what we gotta
I
boycott.
don't know. It doesn't seem too bad. I've watched clips of it.
We're never having them on the
I still
show.
follow them on Instagram.
We're only having original Mythbusters on the show.
If you're watching this, Jamie or Adam,
Savage, if you're watching,
or what are the other 3 that joined
We
in like
got-
halfway through? Tori, Grant, and Carrie. If you guys are watching it too,
they're
guys
cool.
You guys were.
They
cool.
should have taken over the show, but they had
Yeah.
they actually
They had a
made
show on
their own-
Netflix.
Their own show.
On Netflix, which was good too, but they
The
aren't
Rabbit
bringing that
Hole.
back.
Yeah, that was good.
It's
too.
called the White Rabbit, not the Rabbit Hole.
Oh, White Rabbit.
Yeah. Okay.
We're
well,
getting off topic.
Yeah, but go watch that show. It's good.
Yeah. So Mythbusters, we're not sponsored or anything. Not a sponsor.
Not yet.
Mythbusters.
We will be after this.
Call us. They did a test on double dipping and how many germs you actually leave behind if you double
Yeah,
dip.
I saw that. I'm familiar with that one.
That was a test they did, and their conclusion
It's indistinguishable.
was there is basically no germs that you leave behind.
Yeah. Well, actually, what they saw, which is kind of ironic, is that the chips and the salsa were already just so dirty from just being out in the air and exposed to just the world that they were so dirty already that whatever germs you were getting from your mouth weren't contributing
Yeah,
because
there
of
were no-
how dirty the salsa already was.
Yeah, you were not contributing any additional germs.
Yeah, pretty much.
I say the same rules
I
apply. I say the same rules apply to washing dishes with your hands.
How so?
I guess the dishes and the food on the dishes would be the salsa, and your hands would be the double dipping, right? So
Yeah, this is kind of a bad comparison.
no, it's true. So you're not taking any germs from the dishes onto your hands. You're not taking any additional germs from the dishes onto your hands while you're washing them. In fact, I
Okay.
would go as far as to say is you're getting rid of those germs because as you're washing the germs, you are too washing your phalanges.
I don't know. I'll give you that. I'm not super passionate about this one. So yeah, maybe I'll give it to you maybe. But I just think like you're getting all those like sometimes especially when like things have been soaking in the water and you got to reach your hands in that. That's just,
That's true. That is
that's
bad.
the worst thing ever. I hate it.
Also, don't you after you've washed all your dishes, don't you do a little wipe with the hands before you turn the water off?
Sometimes, but
Only sometimes.
no, I do.
What if you wash a nasty bowl of spaghetti?
I meant some people. Is what I meant.
Spaghetti.
I do. Oh, spaghetti. Well, I don't know. I feel like that's not the worst food actually. That one doesn't seem so bad.
Like a green bean casserole
Yeah, that's kind of gross. It's so creamy.
that someone barfed back up into their bowl.
I definitely wash my hands after that.
So, do I win this one? It sounds like you're submitting.
Maybe. I don't know. Are you gonna submit? Because if
No, of course not.
oh, okay. Sure.
I say
I'll
your
submit.
hands are clean after you've washed the dishes, especially if you use a dishwasher.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll switch. I'll convert. You know what? I take back everything I've said.
See, people, that's what this is all about.
Yes.
Submitting.
Submitting to your overlords.
No.
What?
Just considering other people's point of view and maybe changing your mind. Even if it's little topics like this.
Yeah. The same principle goes.
Last but not least, definitely not least.
Oh,
I'd
no.
say almost as, if not more important than
The
toilet
TP?
paper.
Because yeah, we already have a solution to the toilet paper. Box toilet paper.
Box toilet paper.
But yeah, there might not be a solution to this one.
You can sign a petition on www.squabblespetition.com.
Oh.
That was a lie. Night showering.
We'll start one. Change.org.
Change.org.
Night showering. Okay. Wrong.
Good. I mean, or right.
No.
What's opposite of wrong? Good.
Wrong. Good. It is wrong. Very good.
Okay. Give me the synopsis of your average day.
I wake up. I take a shower.
Okay.
I usually eat breakfast.
Okay.
Watch some YouTube. Then I
Okay.
proceed to school. And I school most of the day then it leads to a number of activities I might do after school.
Like what?
Maybe film a
Dance? How about
podcast.
that?
I'll go to dance sometimes. Or
You get back, you're pretty sweaty.
yeah, well,
Is that right?
that's right.
Okay, continue.
Maybe go hang out with friends, see a movie,
Okay.
maybe.
Oh, at a movie, very popular place. A lot of people go there.
Oh yeah,
In and out, all kinds of people doing
buttery
all kinds of
popcorn.
things.
I see where you're going, and I don't care.
Anything else?
No, that's usually typically what I do, and that's a normal day at least.
Okay, so let's just take 3 of
Okay.
your given activities. We'll say dance.
Okay.
You went to dance. You went to the movies.
Okay.
And you came and recorded a podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you know how many germs are at the movie theater alone? Do they
I'm sure
wash
lots.
those seats? I doubt it. Do they? That popcorn, so buttery, so greasy. Even if you wash your hands, you got butter all over you. Like
maybe.
It's true. Anything you touch at a movie theater, dude. The people giving you tickets, so many germs around there. Number 2, you come home from dance. You are so sweaty. I can
is true.
smell you before you walk in the door. You've been working with other people, mind you, that have also been working. That's like quadruple the sweat.
Quadruple the sweat.
The nastiness. Okay, who knows how many people have been in your dance studio?
Yeah.
Number 3, what'd you say? Podcast.
Yeah.
Look how close your mouth is to that mic. You
It
nasty
touches it
son of a
sometimes.
gun. You spit on that thing, and you breathe on that thing. You know how many germs are residing? They're having a little germ party right there.
Okay. Well.
And all that during the day. And then what do? You go to sleep in it. You nasty boy. You sleep in it.
Okay,
That's like a pig takes a mud bath and then comes and sleeps in your bed, and then you lay in the bed with it and sleep with it.
Okay, well.
not anything for it.
I hope I'm not sleeping with pigs.
That is disgusting.
Yeah,
but
that's
if you
very
take a shower
disgusting.
right before you go to bed,
Right before you sleep with the pigs.
you're clean. If you shower your pig right before you go to bed, you're clean.
Okay. Well.
What do you
First of
have to
all,
say for yourself?
I don't think I'm getting as dirty as a pig that's been rolling around in mud. I don't think it's that extreme.
Yeah, dirty.
Number 2, let's see. Okay, you said there's germs everywhere. Yeah, there are doorknobs, the popcorn, greasy. But
How many doorknobs do you think you touch a day?
I don't know, probably lots. But I wash my hands.
Yeah, but you touch your face with
And-
your hands. Before
okay,
you do that, you touch everything.
Okay, at night, you wash your face. Everybody does that, or most people.
Okay,
You might miss a day or two.
But
Okay,
that's
and
not
then
your
you said the
whole body.
sweatiness. Okay, well, you also said the chairs at the movie theaters. First of all, I'm wearing clothes. Very small percentage of my skin is probably touching the chair. Maybe like my forearms, which I'm not putting my
dude,
forearms anywhere
germs
else.
are floating through the air. I don't care what you say. Germs are everywhere, dude.
Okay, but still, all of that. But morning showers are still better because, mind you, they just give you. There's so much to love about them. Okay, because they wake you up. You wake up, you're tired, you won't want to move, you don't want to get out of bed. But then the thing that motivates you to get out of bed is like, oh man, a warm shower.
I will give you like that. That is that's a definitely a
Especially
hard
when you have to
point.
wake up early. Oh man, and it
true.
just wakes you up. Steam,
Even I cannot
the
deny
little
that's true.
the little sleep crunchies in your eyes.
It was, eye boogers.
Yeah, you can just get rid of those so easily.
Yeah,
Number
wash them
2,
right off.
they get rid of bedhead. Because
Okay,
you
sure.
can get, especially, or at least for guys, it might be different for girls. I don't know, their hair might just get more tangled or something.
They have a bed head.
I'm sure it does, yeah. But anyways, you get bedhead, you go and you just wash it out. It just kind of all becomes flat, and it's like a blank canvas for you to work on. Your whole body is like a blank canvas for the rest of the
for
day.
the germs.
No, definitely not. Number 2, this is point number 3. They relax your muscles. So when you wake up from the day,
is that scientific?
that's scientific. Yeah, the warm water and whatnot, it relaxes your muscles, which can be seen as a point for both actually, because if it relaxes your muscles, you're more relaxed to be able to go to sleep, but it also relaxes your muscles, so you're not all you're stiff when you get out of bed.
You're stiff.
It's like stretching. Also, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but all sorts of ungodly things come out of my nose in the shower. I blow my nose in the shower. I'm proud of it. I don't know about anybody else.
Oh,
but
yeah, definitely.
And sometimes it's so much. I'm like, how did it fit in there? Like, I couldn't imagine going the day and not clearing it all out.
Well,
I also brush my teeth in the
TMI.
shower, so I can do that, and I can do that easily.
I've brushed my teeth in the shower
At night?
a few times. Yeah, sometimes I shave in the shower. So, okay, I'll give it to you. I really will. And I think this one, when it comes down to it, when you get through the nitty gritty, of the germs that you
Oh, and
collected.
obviously, here's another point before you move on to this. I mean, if I really do get that nasty, I'm gonna take a shower. It's not like I refuse to take showers at night. Like if I was like playing baseball or something, I get mud all over me. I'm not gonna just go to sleep in it.
Recreational showers.
Yeah, recreate. Oh, like for fun?
I love showers.
Just well, yeah, sometimes, but just
I'll
necessary
take
showers.
hour-long showers.
Oh yeah, that's also unhealthy. I read it like takes the oils out of your skin and it makes your skin all dry. It can be bad for you.
Whatever.
Yeah, sorry, but that goes for either too. So
I mean, I'm a night shower at heart, and I'm gonna take night showers. You also don't have to change the sheets on your bed that as often.
Well, that is
because
true.
Your head's clean. You don't have to change your pillowcases because you just cleaned your head. I mean, what
oh, yeah.
really?
Sometimes
is gonna
I
get
do
on there?
like new sheets. They feel so fresh.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're still gonna change your sheets, but just not as much.
Yeah, yeah.
Not as much work. But I think we're running out of time here. So,
Okay. Well, did I change your mind?
how'd you stretch that much content out of just a toilet paper topic? Yeah, we can do things.
Yeah,
okay?
we're
I mean,
magic.
we talked,
It's not like we even had to try. I thought we had some pretty good.
we talked about Mythbusters for 20 minutes, but that's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it was entertaining. I hope so,
I
at least.
think your mind was changed once.
Yeah. Did I almost change your mind about morning showers? At least open you up.
Yeah, I've never been against morning showers,
Mm-hmm.
but logically, night showers. I'm still on team night shower.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Okay, and I'm still on team over, as should you be.
I'm not. That's the one we're still gonna be torn about.
Again, we'll post those.
It's more aesthetic.
We'll post the patterns, the pictures, and the graphs on our Instagrams at Squabble Podcast.
Yes.
And Facebook at Squabble Podcast. Again. And I guess that's it. Don't forget
seems like
to follow us and like and comment and subscribe.
Yes,
'cause
and
it
check out our
really helps us
Patreon
out.
too.
Check out
say
our
that?
Patreon. Link in the description. And I guess that's it.
Yes, that's about it.
We'll snap you later.
Thank you.